decided to emphasize only the collaborations that I have within the center. I will talk about the DNA machines, from DNA machines to drug delivery system, and to photobioelectrochemical systems that for energy conversion, that are really topics that are quite apart.
So my group, as I said, mainly works on DNA and RNA, so we do some basic biophysics, but we try to make like molecular machines and molecular structures made from DNA. But more recently we really try to integrate this into more complicated systems, so we play around with compartmentalization a lot recently, like droplet-based systems or vesicles and other things to maybe make components for artificial cell-like reaction systems, maybe.
So what I want to talk to you about is mainly the interaction of nanoparticles with the environment. But I want to convince you that there's a lot of things going on the surface of this nanoparticle. So in other words, the environment close to the surface of the particle is different from bulk. And I want to demonstrate this one to you with two examples, with the examples of ions and also with the example of proteins.
This is what Claudio did with collective cell migration. So he made this pattern with this. These are the photo-switchable substrates. He made first a pattern of Minerva, then he threw cells on it. The cells found Minerva, marked it, and then he shined light to all the Minerva, and then it was falling apart. While you can switch these surfaces once, you can delete the passivating background with light. You would actually like to have surfaces where you can turn off and on adhesion many times reversibly, so spatially and temporally controlled, that you can form patterns in a certain area of a substrate, release it from there, move it somewhere else, and that's something we are also working at the moment.
So I hope that I was able to convince you that it's a good idea to look at nature and see what are the building blocks that makes those beautiful materials. And if we will understand how these building blocks are made, maybe we can utilize them to self-assemble other materials or other macrostructures that will be useful for us.